Hello and welcome to the new Florida Hardware Web Catalog Order Entry and Information System. This new system uses the latest internet technology and offers an unprecedented amount of information to help your store be more successful. This system will allow you to access over 120,000 images and documents, check stock availability, cost, data sheets, MSDS sheets, and many items have how-to and training videos. You can place orders, check invoice history. Each item shows your individual store's purchase history. You can build your own customized web catalog and favorites. You can see items on promotion and new items. For those dealers who use point-of-sale systems in your stores, we have several areas where you are allowed to upload and download information to help you maintain your internal business systems. The list goes on of what the new Florida Hardware web system can do for your store. All right, let's get started. Getting started is a simple process. Go to the Florida Hardware website at www.floridahardware.com, or you can just search for Florida Hardware in Google or whatever search engine you use. At the top right of the screen, you will see New Customer Register Now. You'll need your Bill to account number to register. We're going to enter a test account now. So we're going to enter you'll need to enter your account number, your Bill to account number, remember. All right, you get to enter your own personalized username and your own password. So for here we're going to just use demo, and then for password we're just going to use password 1. It does need to have 6 to 12 characters with an alpha and a numeric in it. And you'll need to put your personal email in here. For this we're going to use a example password, or excuse me, email. We'll click submit. Now at this point your account is not activated yet. You will receive an email with a welcome letter from Florida Hardware after your account is updated and approved. Another thing I want to point out is your store can have multiple users on your account number. If you have 2 buyers, each buyer can have their own login. Here shortly, again, you're going to receive a welcome letter with an approval and an introduction. This will take 1 business day or less. At that point, after you receive that email, you'll have full access to the website. Please be careful with your login information. This system is monitored by Google 9.5 Analytics, and a security system will auto-disable any accounts that it believes has been accessed by an unauthorized user. We are now going to explain how to use the web catalog. You are now an approved user. Go to www.floridahardware.com. At the top right of your screen, you'll see a box, username and password. You'll need to enter the username and password you created earlier for yourself. We're going to use the demo account we created earlier. After you type your username and password, click Login. We are now in the secured Florida Hardware web system. For the first part of training, go to Catalog on the main toolbar. When you move your mouse over the word Catalog, you can either click here or from the drop-down list, select department you are interested in. We're going to just click Catalog. We're going to explain 2 methods of using the web catalog: browsing the catalog by department or searching for products. First, we're going to explain how to browse. Okay, let's try to find something fairly simple in browse. We're going to try to find paint thinner. So we have to look at the first logical department we think it's going to be in. Let's try paint and sundries. We'll click on paint and sundries. Next, we need to find the next level. If you read up and down from adhesives and glues on down, I see solvents and chemicals. Let's try that. Now you'll see each time you click in, there's multiples of items. We're showing 141 products. Those products are sorted on your screen in vendor number or vendor name and then their vendor part number sequence. So the first thing shown here is back to nature. But let's keep clicking in. Let's go to solvents. Click that. And now we have all the different solvent categories, and I see paint thinner and mineral spirit. Let's click on that. So now we have 11 products. There's everything that's mineral spirits. You'll notice across the center of your screen there's something called a breadcrumb trail. Those are all the categories or subcategories that you clicked into. We'll explain later why breadcrumb trails are useful, particularly when using search. Okay, let's look at gallons of paint thinner. You have a choice. If you know what you want, you can go down and enter your quantity right there and you're ready to go. You can put in whatever gallonage you want. There are some items though that are no break items. Let's go ahead and click into this item and see what else we can learn on this item. Okay, you'll see going from the top down the Florida hardware item number, the invoice description, the manufacturing vendor, the UPC code, the velocity code that we assign to it, so that's an A item. This one does have a minimum ship purchase of 6, and obviously the shelf pack is 6. There's a break flag as no for no break. You'll see the MSRP, what we have for suggested retail, and your cost on that item. There's your price. Now down across the bottom you'll see the product description. There's another important tab I want to point out here. You'll see a Documents tab. So click on that and you'll see documents listed there. We're not going to open that, but you'll find that on most chemical items, lawn and garden chemicals, things that you would logically want to have more information on. The next tab over is your order history. We'll click on that. For our demo account, obviously we don't have any actual live history, but that will be your store usage will be listed there monthly. If you come up, you can see your available quantity in warehouse. And this item, there's none on order with the manufacturer. We'll look at some items later that'll show how many are on order and what the expected delivery date is. Here you can enter your quantity and then add it to your cart. So let's go ahead and enter 12. You can also add an item to your favorites, which is earlier I discussed building your own catalog. That's where you would do that, and you could have done that on that previous screen. Go ahead and we'll click that and add it to the cart. There it is. The item is now added to your shopping cart. You click OK. Okay, one other little trick is if you go over, you'll see the vendor logo on the top of your screen there. If you go over and click on the vendor logo, that will take you to everything that we buy from Sunnyside. You have several filter options. You've got a vendor filter, which we obviously know it's going to be only Sunnyside. You've got a price option. And then over toward the right of your screen, you've got another filter box which will filter price high to low, item numbers from high to low, or vice versa. Okay, let's go ahead and work on a search item. For this demonstration, we're going to just search. We're going to look for a fence staple, but this is where less is more sometimes. So we're going to just do a staple. So if we hit staple right here, so click go, we're going to get a lot of items that we don't want to see. We've got 176 items, and obviously we're looking for a fence staple, not for an arrow staple. So let's change our drop-down box for department And I'm pretty sure it'd be fair to say a fence staple is going to be in Farm and Ranch Supplies. So let's select Farm and Ranch Supplies. Click Go. And there's 33. Those look like fence staples. Again, we can go ahead and click into one of those. So let's go ahead and click into the Beckart 1.5" fence staple. You'll again see there's your available quantity, your on receipt item, there's one we wanted to show you, and there's expected delivery date, which is in February. And you could put your quantity in there. Alright,